Hey students, so these are the notes to get you started for the next unit with parallel lines. All of the notes come from your vocab folder. So if you will jump into your vocab folder on page 17, I've already got it in here. So as I'm talking about it, go ahead and um, write it down or highlight it or whatever. You need 4 colors of highlighters to get these in different colors, and I want you to have these in different colors because it shows the different angle pairs of the corresponding angles. Okay, so what we are getting into are 2 lines that are cut by a transversal. In these pictures, it shows you that the lines appear to be parallel. They don't have to be parallel to have a transversal. So for example, you could have a line here, a line here, and this is still called a transversal. Okay, the lines don't have to be parallel, which is really important when we get down to the names of the angle pairs, because some people think they have to be parallel to have the names, and they don't. Okay. All right, so let's, a transversal is a line that intersects 2 or more coplanar lines at different points. When they are parallel, we have some certain angle measures that happen, but that'll happen in the next set of notes. Okay, so we have 5 names of angles that show up when we have 2 lines cut by a transversal. The first one is called corresponding angles. So when you're corresponding, you're connected in some way. So the way that these are connected is that they are in the same position, okay? It's a pair of angles that lie on the same side of the transversal, and one is on the inside of the line and one is on the outside of the line. I like to say that they're in the same position. And so the 3 and the 7, by the way, these angle numbers are just telling you to look at the angle. They are not always written like this. But if you look at angle 3 and angle 7, they are both underneath the line. They're in the same position. Look at angle 2 and angle 6. They're in the same position. Sometimes you'll hear me refer to the monkeys in the tree. If you think this is the tree trunk and these are the branches, monkey see, monkey do. He's sitting on the branch, he's sitting on the branch. Monkey see, monkey do. He's hanging from the branch, he's hanging from the branch. Okay, corresponding. What one does, the other does. We will use CO to represent corresponding angles so you don't have to write out the word, but don't ever say, oh, there's CO angles. No, you say corresponding. Okay, now we have alternate interior. Alternate interior are one of the most common ones that are used in our unit, okay, and even further past the unit. They show up in quadrilaterals, lots of places. So alternate interior angles, a pair of angles that lie on different sides of the transversal but are inside the 2 lines. So look at 4 and 5 and look at 3 and 6. Now you are going to hear me refer to the Z. Okay, you're going to hear me refer to the Z. And that Z is showing you that when we have 2 lines and cut by transversal, but I don't have them extended, these are the alternate interior angles. Okay, so when you hear me refer to the Z, these are the angles that we're talking about. All right, next page. It's going to go quick. All right, then we have alternate exterior angles. We'll represent that by AE. Alternate interiors, AI. These are AE. And so it's a pair of angles that lie on different sides of the transversal. So they're alternating, and they're on the outside of the 2 lines. Okay, so the orange and the pink. Those are alternate exterior. Alternate exterior. Okay. So pretty much, other than corresponding, the name tells you what they are. These are alternating on the transversal, and they're on the exterior. Okay, then we have what's called same side interior angles, and we will also call them consecutive interior angles. Okay, these are angles that are on the same side of the transversal. Notice they're on the same side of the transversal, and they're on the inside of the two lines. Same side of the transversal, inside of the two lines. You are going to hear me refer to the C, okay? Because if I were to draw a C right here, and these two lines are cut by a transversal, they're just not extended. These are my consecutive interior angles. Okay, so the Z and the C are really important later on. Keep that in mind. Okay, and then we have same side exterior angles. We will represent these are SSI, same side interior, same side exterior. Also called consecutive exterior. And this is a pair of angles that lie on the same side of the transversal but are on the outside of the two lines. These definitions should be easy to pick out in a word bank. Okay, so yeah, because the definition tells you exactly what you're looking at. So look at the colors. Pink and pink here, or excuse me, pink and pink here. They're on the same side of the transversal, but they're on the outside of the two lines. And the orange and the orange. Okay, so when you get to your worksheet, what's going to happen is it's just going to ask you to identify angles. What is angle 1 and 8? What is angle 2 and 6? What is angle 2 and 7? Things like that. By the way, angle 2 and 5, not related. There's no relationship. Okay, it doesn't fit under one of the 5 names. It's not an angle pair. Okay, so there are some that don't go together. But remember, we also have vertical angles, 3 and 2. We have an older name for that. That's called vertical. And then we have linear pairs like angle 1 and 2. Those are a linear pair. So even though they're not falling under the 5 names that we have in this unit, they're things that we already know. So vertical linear pair will show up again. All right, that's it for this set of notes. And you will do the worksheet the next time that I see you in class. Thanks, students.